Prepare for my announcement.
I hope things went well.
My, Your Highness, your announcement precedes even me. We'll go and check in on you real quick as we get started here today.
I will protect you. And that...
Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy down here. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we learned about how much the world had actually changed as a result of the Praetor's actions, getting to see how it affected the common men in today's world, and we helped out all of those common men, and women, them too. This time, we have, not you, no, we have something that I want to do here in the Leftherian Archipelago. I think, yes, it took it a minute to go in there. What you talking about, Willis? Well, this is a bit of a pickle. I'll say you probably hear that joke on a near daily basis and you're sick of it by your age. It's like growing up with an unusual name and you get tired of correcting everybody, so you just don't. Well, there's a bit of a problem with the village's children, you see. I'd be interested to hear the details. It's just that, well, as I'm sure you know, the Praetorium of Indal was destroyed in that great conflict, and thanks to that, our Mark can't go to the Indaline Academy anymore. We don't have anywhere to send the children for a good education. Well, this is a tricky conundrum. So I was thinking, maybe we could fix this building that nobody's using right now. Round up some of the good teachers all around Allrest, and start a brand new school right here in Fonset. Allow us to assist. Oh, well, I'm happy to hear it. First thing we gotta do is get the school building in workable shape. It's falling apart here and there after years of disuse, you see. You'll find a carpenter out back, name of Mason. He's working out what needs to be done. Could you lend him a hand? Let's make this village a place where children can be proud to grow up. All those stupid schools that are in destroyed nations keeping all the tuition and not thinking of you when their country falls.
We're back. I hope things went well.
All those colleges are all the same. We got another Merc group back. Come on back, tell us. What are you gonna tell us we've done? Huh?
Back up.
Any skills? Come on, give me a good skill. Give me a good skill. Give me a good skill. I've earned it with a pun that, no. Well, gee, sorry I don't have any taste or humor. Wow, I'm out of Merc missions to do. I'm gonna have to start talking to people that got the sword and shield icon above their head because we're not seeing that. Hey, what are you guys doing? Are you guys helping out with the school too? Yeah, let's make it the best school in all of Allrest. Do you think we can really build a whole school by ourselves? I mean, I'll try. I was so disappointed when I heard that Indal was gone. I was just getting ready to start attending the academy there. So I'll do everything I can to help. I'll even do heavy lifting. There's a treasure trove over here. You ain't gonna be lifting this because I'm gonna break it open and consider this my finder's fee for this. Mason, get out of my way, kid. Do you? Oh, you do have a hitbox. Okay, I walked through you. Greetings. Yup, pal. I'm racking my brains a bit here. The building's not the worst shape, all things considered. But if there's gonna be kids using it day in and day out, could be probably do with being a bit more sturdy. I don't know where I get our hands on the materials for that though. Really? You guys are the best. Can I ask you gather a few things right away then? You can give them to our kids over there. Mark needs some wood. Kazuna needs some decorations, and Kirk needs some ore. They all offered to lend me a hand, said they wanted to help build their new school. Isn't that grand? When I see passion like that, it makes me want to do the best job I can do. Mark wants several items. This is complicated and not easily shown what it is you want to give him. You probably have plenty of items, and after you have given him 50 points worth of items, if you close and reopen the menu, then the list has gotten even larger, making this exceptionally easy. Even if you don't have a lot of items, you can probably still do this without having to go and grab new ones because the list changes after 50 points. Are you the, what were you again? Oh, you were the, musical instruments girl? I don't think this is, how wars profit Nappa. You're going to be teaching this propaganda in schools? Oh my god, the Armu who loved is going to be part of the curriculum in this school? Sign me up! And I can just barely not do this, great. Armu who loved for everyone! You will all cry when you read this and I'll be there with you! Sorry you had to see that, kid. Kirk! You're the one who needs the ore, right? Dilemma Rock? 4 stone. I can easily do this with just these items alone. This is so easy. I think that should be enough from what Mason said. Thanks. Mason, we done did it good. You know what we done did? You gathered all the stuff, fantastic. Then let's get straight to work. Well, actually, I can't start working right away just like that. Why don't you go help the mayor with something else while I get something else sorted here? I didn't even know Fonset Village had a mayor. Oh. Well, gee, now this is doubly awkward what I said about you. Now this side, shut up, Nia. So it looks like the building repairs should go just fine. Excellent, on to the next phase. We'll need to gather teachers from all across Alras. This game is beautiful, by the way. Just look at the view right here, just in this normal spot. Language, from basic literacy through detailed literary analysis and composition. Our children must be raised to enjoy rich communication with others. Sciences, from the workings of everyday objects to calculations used in business. Our children should master all kinds of knowledge to widen their horizons. History, none of this would be here today if not for the efforts of our ancestors. By learning the triumphs and failures of the past, our children will gain wisdom to forge a brighter future. Oh, this is a tricky conundrum. I'm sorry to foist this all on you, but I'd like you to use your judgment to find the most suitable candidates. You've traveled many more places and met many more people than me. If anyone can find us teachers, it's you. We will do everything within our power. Language teacher! We'll make that our active quest. Science teacher! Maybe this should be our active quest. History teacher. That's how they say it in Europe. We'll set that as our active quest and get on with it. So we gotta find somebody. There are 2 possible candidates that we can go for. Every single one of these quests has multiple potential options. I'm gonna be choosing the ones that give the best quest rewards. They might not necessarily be what everyone thinks are the happiest, but I think that that's a subjective thing in this case. Oh, in Argentum, Tortor. Oh, Tortoise, how I love you and miss you. Oh, friends it is, Tortor doing fine, making research with very best of cheer. Tortor examined many salvage item, put an order of age, try to find what originally used for. Spends so much time thinking about exciting history of mystery items, Tortor forget to sleep sometimes. That's pretty neat. Tortor salvaged items in many countries in Life of Tortor, but would like to meet people to discuss exciting history thoughts with. So here's the thing. Teaching in Fonset Village, Tortor teach Little Pawn. Tortor know lots about histories, though not much about anything not histories. Oh, but wait! There's something Tortor need to get before can becoming teacher. An ancient salvaging suit. Not sure where to find, but Tortor want it bad. If friends find, Tortor become teacher. Friends help Tortor with a request. So happy. Remember, an ancient salvaging suit. Tortor just need one. That's all. Not sure where to find though.
I've returned. Please read the tales of my exploits for yourself.
All friends returned safely!
We finally done this.
This is the culmination of research.
Of years of research? You need to read The Armor Who Loved Adenine. She needed that for a skill, wanted to use literature twice.
I'll have to live up to the trust you've placed in me.
The quest itself isn't too forward with this one. It's a mystery you gotta solve. Oh, I know, you're not here to solve any stupid mystery. That's why you're watching this video. It's at the 7th perimeter skyport on the mid-level. During the salvaging,
Information processing speed increased.
I would say one step closer, but please let this one be it. I've used so many silver cylinders and I've not gotten it. This one's a premium cylinder. No. Oh no, yes, ancient salvaging suit right there. That's just a normal material. It's not a kit. I got 2 of them.
Treasure acquired.
Did I get 3? Yes, I got 1 in all 3 chests. Damn, Rex, you're quite the overachiever. Here, this is for you. Ooh, ancient salvaging suit. It's so big. How anyone salvage wearing big bulky thing like this? But there must be reason behind big size of suit. Once Tortor reach Fonset Village, Tortor investigate ancient suit history. How remarkable. And possibly even teach lessons, if Tortor can find time in between important activities. Huh? Anyways, Tortor pack up salvaging gear and things and head to Fonset. No worries. This is the happier of the 2 options. The other option is only after clearing the Nopon murals, the riddle on the wall, and uncover the truth, Allie's Day is able to, Allie's Day may be invited as the teacher in Fawncett Village. This is a worse option, and it requires more effort on your part, having cleared 3 quests, some of which are pretty difficult ones to clear.
Let's get going.
We've met someone who could be a good writing teacher at Anastasia's in Theosoir. Yes, Masulia. Oh, hello again. Would you listen to this? My book was a smashing success. Wow, pretty impressive. A riveting tale of elegant gentlemen and their passionate friendships they share. That's what everyone's calling it. The female reader base just can't get enough of the heated drama. People have started asking me if I'm gonna bring out a sequel. A certain mental state is required to create, but I still want to espouse the joys of the written word to the world. So the thing is, oh, you're recruiting a language teacher for a school in Fawncett Village? That sounds fabulous. It's important to immerse yourself in beauty literature from a young age. I'd make sure that all my pupils grow up to be that kind of people who can fall madly in love with fictional characters. Oh, but are you sure? Me, a teacher? This is one option, only gonna be available if the writer's assistant has been cleared. All right then, I'll do my best to teach those kids good. I guess I'd better head home right away and start preparing to leave. I might be a little late arriving. I have to gather up all the novels I might be able to use as textbooks. If Stephanie Meyer was a language arts teacher. Our other options are Lidello at the Grod Residential Zone in Torrigoth. They will become a teacher for 7,500 G. And Lapupu at Library Philosophia in Theosoir, also for 7,500 G. They just merely want to be bribed, whereas she will do it for free. Again, more work and worse options. I also gotta say, I don't like language arts that much. It was a subject that I was never good at school, and it wasn't really because it was a bad subject. It's just that I had teachers that were all about that fake symbolism that was like clearly not intended, and they were using that to teach us symbolism and themes and all that because they were lazy, and I didn't like that because it made me just believe that symbolism was fake and that subtlety in writing was just like a whole bunch of hoo-ha. Because it was like so hard for me to see it. And as I grew up, I realized, you know, I don't really think there was symbolism there. I think they were just making it up. And in fact, I even had a time where a fellow student proved that it was being made up, and I was so happy that they did because I wasn't crazy. And we just met someone yesterday who could be a decent science teacher. Quee. Me, power of science. Praxis, you look like you're about to explode with curiosity. I can't deny it. I want to hear all the details. Friends interested in research of Quee experiment with ores and herbs and things, mash up, mix together, set on fire. See what happened. Take a large amount of intelligence, must measure smallest change in quantities or procedure. Someday, Quee makes shiny gold or medicine for curing all illness or something like that. That's pretty neat. Quee short on research funds though. That, not even having a research lab of own. That way Quee have to continue research here. No research grants, so not enough money to pay fee. Quee want proper job using intelligence and abilities to earn money. Fun, better research environment. So the thing is, friends looking for science teacher at Fawncett Village. Quee could do teaching in between researching, but our friend sure. All right, Quee do teaching. Not much to take, so should not to take long to get ready. Oh, but Quee not have monies for fast ship. Might take a while to get there, taking cheap ships. Worry not. The other not as good option is Smaya, who is unusual. You must talk to Shot at the Admar storage zone in Albacavenich only after clearing the quest A Secret Cure. And then after that, you can find Smaya in the Spirit Crucible Elpis and talk to them at the Canyon of Husks to invite them as a teacher. Again, more work, and it's a less happy option. Oh, Vargan on the way back had a new Merc mission for us. Kisra on Emmy Island. There's a bit of a Dringworm problem there. Yeah, I think I'm laughing at this. There's nasty shelled beasties that feed on titans. I thought everyone knew that. Maybe I'm the one who needs schooling. That gives us a new Merc mission to take care of. Cosmos, show us your Merc group name.
Team E has been designated the name Erde Kaiser. Executing mission.
Have fun, chaps!
I am very qualified to tell you that that team name is a reference to something from Xenosaga, I'm sure. we're back. Fantastic. So where are these teachers you found? So here's the thing. They're still making preparations to travel here. Oh dear, I may have been a little hasty in my assumptions. Really? Well, when I heard you'd arrived, I thought you must have brought the new teachers with you, you see? So I already gathered the children together so we could have ourselves an inaugural lesson. Now I feel a little silly. Hey, I had a brainwave. Perhaps our very own Mr. Rex can give the kids a little practice lesson. He's the biggest success story this village has produced, after all. Aw, you're making me blush. It's time for Mr. Rex's teaching debut. This may be a practice lesson for the kids, but it's also a chance to see how much Rex has grown. I still remember when he was just a babe. Perhaps I should have called Corinne over to see this too. Oh, you're embarrassing me. So this blackboard is actually very educational. It has diagrams that teach you how to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So that's some pretty good meta humor that's what they're teaching the kids. This texture's appeared in a few other places, like on the Golden Flight deck as well. I feel lucky to see such a rare sight. Mark! Ding dong! Mr. X, I got a question. I found this piece of rock near the village guardian the other day with this weird old writing on it. Can you read the squiggly stuff?
It is good to dwell on the past from time to time.
Of course. I'm pretty good at reading ancient writing. Wow, Mr. X, you're amazing. Do you think I could learn to read this stuff someday? You're a real hard worker, Mark, so I bet you could learn to read if you tried. All right, I'll study hard to see if I can read what's on that stone. All right, next up is Kazuna's question. To give a bit more clarification on the blackboard, there's things like World of Allrest and Crystal in there. You can also see things like the Idea Cloud on there as well, but most of the text, especially down below, is indecipherable gibberish where they're characters that are not in any existing known cipher. Interestingly, there's a point that says Aoi Hirai. These are Japanese first and last names, and it could be somebody's name that we don't know of, or it could be a portmanteau. I've looked into the dev team, and I found that Keiji Hirai is the voice of Consul Zoogle in Japanese, while there are two Aois in the game's credits as well. One is the voice of Finch, and one worked for a computer graphics company that had work outsourced to them. It could be a fun tribute to two of the voice actors, or it could just be something or someone else. I'm gonna go with developer inside joke on this one. So the other day, we all tried to go down to the beach. There was a big rock washed up in the way, and we couldn't get past. The three of us tried pushing it together, but it didn't move an inch. In the end, Mason and some other villagers helped us get out of the way. But would you be able to move a big rock like that on your own?
Puppy power!
Whoa! Level 10! Of course, I can break through all kinds of rocks, no problem! Wow, you'd smash them right up? I'd love to try that. Don't trying anything dangerous. Corinne will be real mad if you get yourself hurt. Okay, I'll be careful not to get hurt. That's how kids are. Kirk! Bzzzt. Can you find all sorts of cool treasure in the Cloud Sea really easily? Uh-oh. That's level 12. Uh-oh. Well, it wouldn't be that easy. I'd probably have to salvage quite a lot of times and find the really good stuff. Why is Mithra, like, doing the Macarena over there? Oh, I see. I thought I'd just dive in and bring up amazing treasure every time. I've never actually seen you salvaging. You should show me sometime. It doesn't matter if you clear these skill checks. It's just extra flavor text. Right, wraps up everyone's questions. I guess I'll give you a salvaging demonstration now. Hey, Mr. X, I got another question. Which girl are you sweet on? What? Well, I want to know, are you going to go out with someone? Me too. I heard Corinne worrying about whether you'd get married. Ooh, are you getting married, Mr. X? When? Yay, a wedding! Congrats, Mr. X! Congratulations, Mr. X. Hold on, all of you, you're getting way ahead of yourselves. Anyway, we're going to do a salvaging demonstration. Everyone come with me to Mezzet Point. Aha, Mr. X's face is bright red. He's still such a kid. He's innocent, that's all. Ugh. They'll have to respect me when they see my salvaging skills in action. All right, now I'm gonna show you all how a pro salvager works, so pay close attention. You all don't have any salvaging gear yet, so you can't try it. We can't let you try it out for yourselves today. But watching how it's done will prepare you for when you get salvaging yourselves. I've never seen a real salvager at work before. Are those air cylinder things heavy? Wouldn't you just sink? Bring back a lot of treasure, Mr. Rex. Sure thing, leave it to me. Use crappy cylinders. Just use a normal cylinder on this. Don't use anything special. The chests are wasted. You don't get to keep what you get.
Rex, check this out! Bring us back some local
Which means I'm gonna get a white gold chest.
Wait here. I'll bring something great. Yo. Ta.
Ah! Oh, well, water is so shallow. He totally dives in and hits his head on the sand.
I love the smell of salvage.
His head just sticks in the sand. He just sticks to the landing. Ah! It's a monster! Is this the real treasure we made along the way? Watch out, it's going to attack!
No!
Here we go, a level 61 battle. Should be a Shackle Driver. How did you manage that, bud? I'd really like to know how you pulled that off. Are you coiled around me, maybe in an imaginary sense? Let's sword bash you, and then we got our special. I can't quite throw the sword at you fast enough. I never realized that she wasn't actually throwing the sword and just shooting a laser out of it as she jumped up. It looked to me like she was always throwing it. Take that. Take this. And that'll give us a level 2. Gotta get my blade combos. I'm thinking about every battle like this. How many blade combos can I possibly get going in every fight? There's that. And Ruinous Weather. Seems like it'll be our option of choice here. Or maybe I can get up to Gamma Ray fast enough. Yes, I can. Or Supernova.
Go for it!
This will put the force in foresight.
This'll put the force in foresight. Mithra, I didn't know you had punning in you. I never took you to be the type. I had you all wrong. Sure, we'll activate the true form and do a chain attack. We gotta be overachievers and show them how a real salvager does it. Obliterate his anus!
Get him, Nia.
With laser surgery!
Magnificent.
I'm stronger.
Level up 4 Nia, good battle!
Stronger.
Good items that it dropped, I just didn't really need any of it. That was definitely a monster. Not treasure. It was scary. I pulled up a red chest, kids. Not my fault that you stole it. So, as you saw, sometimes salvagers can haul up monsters instead of treasure. Everyone make sure you're fully prepared and equipped with the weapons when you salvage for yourselves. Okay, Mr. X. Did he mess up? Yes, Mr. X. He totally messed up. I'll remember that. Mr. X messed up. Ugh. Well, that's the end of my lesson. Next time, there should be some brand new teachers here to instruct you. Make sure to be nice to them. No rude or playing tricks, you hear? All right, class dismissed. So, I've been asking about the... Did I just make a proper fool of myself? So I've been asking about this, how the heck all of these huge monsters get hauled up, and it is canonical that Rex is making mistakes somehow to bring them up. Some people said that Rex going up the line makes him look like bait on a fishing line, so the monsters probably follow him up, but there it was just made canon that he's making some kind of mistake, so maybe he really is hauling up these dragons thinking that they're treasure chests or something. I don't actually know how that works, but
I'll support you whenever.
it just kind of raises more questions than it answers, even when you do get an answer. S1 for Godfrey. I may be the first person in the history of anything to achieve that. So, you're all done with practice lessons, eh? Perfect timing. Those teachers of yours just showed up as well. Now let's see. They certainly seem an interesting bunch, but I'm sure they'll do just fine. Thank you for all your efforts. You've done a service to the children and to this whole village. It's no problem at all. It's not much, but please take this as thanks. A new location! He gave us experience points! Winonite chip, specials level 4+4, and a platinum belt. The platinum belt is extended topple duration, could actually be pretty good. I might, let's see if I have a platinum belt that's as good as that one. If I got like a stronger one, maybe I'll put that on for a while just to kind of make Rex better. Nah, 25% is the best I got. Okay, I'll just put it on. Rex hasn't needed the avant-garde medal lately. We're very over-leveled for a lot of the stuff we're fighting, so I might as well take off that passive healing. And now, we can see the jobs these teachers are doing. Oh, hi, Mark. True beauty. Miss Melusia's lessons are hard. She writes her own books. They'll sell loads of copies. I guess I'll try studying a little harder. Epitome of beauty, huh? I guess Prince or something's gotta be really handsome. I don't suppose you happen to know any princes, do you? This is awkward. What should we do? Scratch that. I need to be thinking about this from a literary perspective. Thus marched in an affluent prince, riding an X as swift as the wind. Whew, this is hard. What is with you kids and hardness? Oh gosh, the girl I dreamed up isn't so insanely pretty. I just wish she was real. Maybe if I go out adventuring with you guys, I'll meet someone like her someday. What's that supposed to mean? This is my homework, I'm studying. Now then, class, I want you to express your own concept of true beauty through prose. Let me explain. He rose, slender as a gypsum branch. Crimson lips parted, he whispered softly, words that flowed like Melosian honey. His eyes, fierce as peony stones, fixated upon me. Oh, peony, right? Ah, it's so beautiful. My heart. I don't care if we're in class. This is simply... I think you're leaking, girl. Okay, that was really bad. Oh my god, how did I say that? Ah! At different times of the day, we can see Tortor. Here is an interesting history in relation to the ancient salvaging suit. It made from 3 separate layers. Why so many layers? Simple dive from Cloud Sea? That does not seem excessive. There must be reason for it, and answer lies in past. Very thrilling to imagine why. We get to salvage during lessons. Just the other day, I reeled in a fairy tale belt pulley. Everything looked like treasure to us, but I guess it's not all that rare, is it? Mr. Tortor is really a hands-on approach to lessons. I like him. Sometimes we get to learn all about salvager stuff and suddenly the lesson's over. I've been kind of scared salvaging ever since that monster showed up in the middle of your lesson. But Mr. Tortor and I have potential, so I'm working hard on my diving. He said if I show him a good dive, he'll teach me to talk like a Nopon. Meh. Praxis is just gyrating with excitement to go to this school. And around noontime, found you at last, Queequeg. Let's see, smash, mash, and toast concoction of bell oak grass and lemon stone. Well, it could make a nice smell, but it's not even close to gold. Meh, classes, of course, Queequeg teacher now. Queequeg so distracted with ingredients for experiment, it completely slipped mine. Queequeg teach proper now. I like science experiments, but I'm not really sure it's possible to transmute something into gold. Hey, Miss Queequeg, this is supposed to be a lesson, right? Please at least teach us something. There's always that one teacher, even in the best of schools. That's how you know it's perfect. Miss Queequeg always launches straight into experiments, and none of them ever go well. It's a bit worrying. But I love having a Nopon teacher. They're just so cute. And the way they talk, it's so dear, I just can't bear it. Miss Queequeg's kind of adorable. One of her experiments blew up in her face, and now her fur's all singed. Hope she's okay. Classes? Of course I'm paying attention to them. Here's all the different options for each possible teacher that can be accepted. If you need a pause to read, you can do that. It's just, I'm gonna rapid fire them because there's so many options to this quest. Lidello here doesn't sound like he's really a negative option though. Yeah, so the reason why I chose the ones that I did was because of quest reward, where the game sort of decides which one are the happiest. Yeah. Okay, well, we revitalized this schoolhouse. You can tell by there being smoke coming out of the chimney when previously there was none. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. That's what all that ore and wood was for. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're going... Where are we going, actually? We're going... Oh, we're gonna be playing a new blade quest. A blade that we've met rather recently, in fact. See you guys then. God, they're burning all those copies of the Armor Who Loved. I'm gonna rush in and save you!